Have you ever wondered if less could actually be more? Welcome to the intriguing world of frugality and minimalist living. It's a realm where we value quality over quantity and experiences over possessions. Frugal living is not about pinching pennies or denying oneself of pleasures. It's about making mindful choices that bring lasting happiness and financial freedom. Imagine a life with less clutter, less stress, and less debt. Picture a life where you have more time for the things that truly matter to you. This is the essence of a minimalist lifestyle. Frugal living does not equate to a life of deprivation. Quite the contrary, it's about understanding the difference between wants and needs and making informed decisions that align with your values. This way, frugality becomes more of a fulfilling journey than a destination. Understanding the essence of frugality can lead to a life of abundance, not scarcity. So, how does one embark on a journey towards minimalist living? The first step towards minimalist living is to draft a budget. A budget is not a restriction, but rather a blueprint for financial freedom. It's about knowing where your money is going and making mindful decisions about its allocation. Next, it's time to scrutinize your expenses. It's surprising how many of our purchases are not necessities, but luxuries or even whims. By eliminating unnecessary expenses, you create room for what truly matters. This might mean trading a daily coffee shop visit for a home-brewed cup, or choosing to walk or cycle instead of using the car for short trips. Now let's talk about needs versus wants. It's easy to confuse the two, especially in a consumer-driven society that constantly bombards us with the latest must-haves. But if we pause and reflect, we'll find that our needs are quite basic and our wants are often fleeting. By focusing on needs rather than wants, we can significantly reduce our spending and, more importantly, our clutter. Mindful spending is another cornerstone of minimalist living. This means understanding the true cost of items, not just in monetary terms, but also in terms of the time, energy, and resources they consume. For example, a cheap item that breaks down frequently may end up costing more in the long run than a slightly more expensive but durable alternative. Investing in quality over quantity is a wise decision. Quality items not only last longer, but also bring more satisfaction. They may require a larger initial outlay, but the long-term savings and benefits are substantial. Lastly, let's not forget the 3 R's: reuse, recycle, and repurpose. Instead of always buying new, consider how you can give a second life to items you already have. This not only saves money, but also helps reduce waste and is kinder to our planet. Remember, the goal of minimalist living is not deprivation, but liberation. It's about freeing up your time, space, and resources so you can focus on what truly matters. Embrace the journey towards minimalist living and discover the joy of less. Frugality is not just about actions, but also about mindset. It's an art of living that goes beyond just saving pennies. It's about embracing a lifestyle that values experiences over possessions, that finds joy in the simple things. Imagine being able to appreciate a beautiful sunset, a hearty homemade meal, or a good book and feeling the same level of satisfaction that others might get from an expensive purchase. That's the frugal mindset. It's about understanding that the best things in life aren't things, but experiences and relationships that enrich our lives. And at the heart of this mindset is a profound sense of gratitude, being grateful for what we have rather than yearning for what we don't. It's about being content with less and finding that in doing so, we actually have more. The frugal mindset is transformative. It's about seeing the world differently and realizing that less can indeed be more. Cultivate a frugal mindset and watch your life transform. So, what can living frugally truly achieve? Well, it's not just about pinching pennies, it's about embracing a mindset that values quality over quantity, experiences over possessions, and ultimately freedom over materialism. With frugality, you're not confined by the constant need to acquire more. Instead, you're empowered by the ability to live well within your means. Take a moment to imagine a life unburdened by financial stress. A life where you're not constantly chasing after the next big purchase, but instead appreciating what you already have. That's the power of frugality. It's about finding richness in simplicity and, in doing so, discovering that you have more than you ever thought possible. Frugal living can lead you down the path of financial independence, freeing you from the shackles of debt and the perpetual cycle of earn and spend. And in this freedom, you find a more fulfilling, more meaningful life. Frugality is not about living less, it's about living more with less.